Hi there, and welcome to Optimize Every Day, where little changes can make big things happen. So, I'm looking to the stars today, but how is that going to work? I don't know yet, but we're going to find out here. So, let's get this started. So, we're back on Optimize Every Day, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing that now. It's just a simple click and it really helps a lot. And if you like this video, please like this video. I definitely will give you another reminder in the end. And by the way, I'm Doug and I'm here reaching for the stars. So I was recently reading an article about SpaceX, and they're doing innovative things. I also read an article about a small little lunar lander that landed on the moon, and it's now been there for 2 weeks, and its program is over, and it's just sitting there. An experiment that probably cost tens of millions of dollars, and it's sitting on the moon. What a great achievement to put something on the moon, have stuff come down to Earth, and give us information. How do we go about creating a situation in our life where we can reach those kinds of heights? I've sat here and told you about, oh, just do little things every day, and at the end of the year you'll be 37 times better. And that's true. I also have told you that life isn't static, and it's constantly evolving and changing, and we're constantly looking and learning. And as a society and as a group and as a planet, we're doubling knowledge so fast. And yet we have wars that are killing thousands of people. It just doesn't make sense. So there are some people who say planet Earth is overpopulated with humans. I don't know if that's true or not. Could be. And if it is, then maybe designing a house that'll sit on the moon so we can have a place for people to come and land and take off to Mars, and then take off from there and head off for planets unknown, you know, possibly light years away, where it may take 5, 6 generations of people to finally reach some habitable planet, maybe even more. In the Gemini project is, oh, it's so far out there, it's crazy. And we've got other space um, satellites, I guess is the best term, um, with equipment gathering information that has been in space now for close to 50 years. And it's far beyond where any human that was alive when it launched um, ever could have thought it would have been able to last. And in fact, they're turning things off just to conserve power so they can get more information coming to it. How does that relate to us and optimizing ourselves? Well, sometimes when we're making plans for little things, suddenly they turn into things that we didn't know they would turn into, and provide habits and ideas that last way beyond what we ever thought. And they create a situation in which we have habits that last a lifetime. It's huge. And last episode, I talked about solarpreneurship and relationalpreneurship, um, and how the solopreneur takes all the risk but gets all the benefit. The relationalpreneur goes in with a team, shares the risk, shares the benefit. In the end, who's richer? Well, it all depends. You can say, oh, the solopreneur, because he took all that risk and, now he's, able to bring in all the money to himself. Or you could say, well, the relationalpreneur could be doing much better because there's a bigger team. They're able to expand. They're able to do a lot of things that an individual just can't do. You have accountants who are CPA and they do taxes, and that business takes care of them for years, and they're able to provide business as a service that lasts them for their entire working life, and they make a good living, and good enough that they're happy with what they're provided and what they're making. But then there are the guys who go in with a group and they start a large practice and they bring in much larger clients because they have more people, they have more resources, and they expand. And while the returns are small at first, they get bigger and they get bigger. Is one better than the other? No, but generally more heads is better than one. So when you're looking at what's out there, I mentioned the business incubators. Business incubators are a really good place, especially if you're starting a business. They can help you to refine pieces of your business, and they can develop parts of your business so that you can reach out and expand beyond where you were expecting to be. You can utilize that business information to reach new heights. You can get to places where you wanted to be that you currently aren't, because you have a group of people behind you. And there are different kinds of incubators that do different kinds of things. But in the end, they're wanting you to reach up towards the stars. They want you to reach new heights, personally and professionally. From the incubator, you graduate into accelerators. Accelerators have typically more money, more opportunities available for a growing business that has graduated from an accelerator. And graduating from an accelerator puts you in front of companies like Sand Hill or Bain Capital, where they're investors with billions of dollars available. They can take your company from this little tiny entity to something that's global and do it almost instantly. The capacity is there. You just have to put your mind to it. And you have to be able to change your habits, your moods, your thoughts, and show that you are capable. And how does that start? It starts with taking your first steps. You know, you see an infant and they can't do very much, and in a few months they're starting to scooch around, and then they're crawling, and then they're trying to get up onto 2 feet, and then before you know it they're walking, and then they're running, and it doesn't seem like anything can stop them. And then we get older, and somehow something gets in our head and it stops us. Optimizing every day is hopefully helping you to get beyond those roadblocks. But if you're still having those roadblocks, there's people that can help. You can go to coaches. Coaches provide assistance where they've gone through some of the problems you've already gone through and can see the pitfalls you're going through and can direct you past some of the roadblocks that you could encounter. They can help you to overcome some of the parts and pieces that don't make sense, or maybe they do make sense and you just need something to get them over the next little hurdle. But they can help you do that and avoid a lot of the pain. They do cost, but if you're already in process, a little bit of money, a little bit of resource will save you a lot in the long run. Is it easier to take somebody else's advice and avoid a mistake, or is it better to make the mistake? You know, it depends on the mistake. You know, there's always going to be mistakes, but when you don't stop and you keep on working on improving and making personal improvements and small business improvements, your business and your personal life mimic each other. And if you're trying to improve yourself personally, you're probably trying to improve your business in the same manner. So it's a two-edged sword. When you cut one way, you're cutting one set of things, and then when you swing back, you're cutting the other. And it's benefiting you and allowing you to reach new heights personally and professionally. So options are available to you to learn and grow. You just have to take them. So reach for the stars and get to new heights. And there are lots of people out there who are willing to root you on if you're willing to ask for the help. Hey, leave a comment in there if you want to know more about BNI, entrepreneurship, the incubators and accelerators, and places like Bain and Sand Hill. Please ask me the questions, because I've got more answers, but I don't want to sit there and bore you with something that only one or two may want to know about, and I can respond in the comments. And if I think it's a really great question, I can respond on the channel with that as well. So please make your comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you like this video, please like it. It helps out a lot. Thank you so much. And you have a wonderful, optimize your day. Thanks so much. Again, optimize your day.